Welcome to Royal Court, where kings and queens hold court. I'm Troy Everett.
I'm Riffy.
Today we're going to recap the big fight, Tank Davis versus Ryan Garcia. It's going to be a recap. It was a great fight. Happened this past weekend. Sharif, what do you think?
Man, I think it was a great fight. And I give what's the name, Ryan Garcia his props because he did what he did, but I thought well, I think he should have took his time, a couple more rounds, then start swinging to figure them out. But Tank was there figuring him out.
Yeah, Tank was taking in all the data for the first couple of rounds. Got that, what was that, the second round knockdown. It just, when people say there's levels to boxing, there's levels. There's no way Ryan Garcia was on any type of level. He has a good punch, so he had a puncher's chance, but that's about it.
Yep.
Leading up to the fight, there was a lot of people talking about the dehydration clause, right, for Ryan Garcia. So Ryan Garcia couldn't rehydrate to over a certain amount. I think it was 144, right? So he had to weigh under 144. And I think they both came in at 144, about 144. But man, it Tank's the truth. I'm gonna say this: I haven't been this excited to watch a boxer since Mike Tyson.
I agree with you because this is what boxing need. This is what they need. They need to fight each other instead of just talking.
Yeah,
Fight each other. I know they're doing the social media and they're making money in the social media. Back in the day, nobody was making money in social media. But now,
yeah,
2023, and this was a great fight. That's exciting.
yeah, and that's basically how Ryan Garcia got this fight.
Yeah.
Ryan Garcia got this fight because he's a TikTok champ. That's what I call him. He's got a lot of followers. I mean, he's a handsome young guy. People follow him on TikTok. He has millions and millions of followers. So, Golden Boy Promotions jumped on this, but I think they destroyed the legacy of Ryan Garcia. He'll never be the same.
Yeah, but I'll tell you what, he wasn't betting. I thought he should have fought two more times, two different people. Then
Well,
try to fight Tank.
yeah, well, that's what Oscar De La Hoya wanted him to do. Wanted him to fight some more prior to doing it. But then what I think, with the promotions, and what Tank Davis did to Floyd Mayweather and went off on his own. So for those who don't know, he is on his own. Ellaby is his consultant. So he's not with, you know, he's not with
Or
uh,
maybe the
Floyd Mayweather Promotions anymore. He's on his own,
right.
which is good, which is really good. And he can
Good.
learn from all of those people how to conduct business. He still keeps those people around, keeps them around for the business. He keeps his trainer, stays with his trainer. And that's one thing that I kind of want to talk about is after the fight, there was a post-fight conference. And Ryan Garcia, his promoters weren't there. His trainer wasn't there. It was his father and somebody that nobody knows about. But on Tank's side, you had his trainer and his promoters. You had his trainer, and you also had everybody that was behind Tank. Uh, but De La Hoya and Bernard Hopkins didn't show up for uh, the after
The,
fight conference,
the press conference. You know,
press conference.
yeah, they stood support him all the way through from the beginning to the end. You know, and you got to back it up the best you can. But Ryan tried. He tried, but he rushed. He rushed. But if he would have took his time, it would have been a couple more rounds. You know.
Yeah, I think if he would have took his time. There's one thing that I did notice about Tank. If there's a chink in his armor, he don't like pressure. He don't like pressure. if you throw more than you know 3 or 4 punches and keep coming, he doesn't like it. We saw with the Rolly, even though he knocked Rolly out, he had problems when you keep swinging. Even with Pitbull, Pitbull just kept coming forward.
Yep.
So I think that's something that his team will look at when it comes to pressure. And you notice Mike Tyson also had problems with volume punchers.
Yeah. Right. Right. But you know, not only that, they're a lot taller than him too. And he has to come in. He has to come in. No, but if Ryan would keep that jab, I mean, if he used that jab more, he need to work on the jab. The jab wasn't, sharp enough. No,
No.
but if he had like Floyd Mayweather or Cena would be we call it trainer for him. I think they would made him better working on the jab.
I would really like to see Guzen's record. Guzen was the trainer for Ryan Garcia. I've seen Guzen over the years. Yeah, let me look.
You know, Ryan needs the footwork.
Yeah,
He didn't have the footwork with all flat feet. I mean, well, that's what a lot of boxers are doing now. But he can go up in 140. 140, so that's his weight. That's his weight that he need to go to 140.
yeah, definitely needs to go 140. I mean, you got Telefimo. I think Telefimo's in that weight class. There's a lot of good fighters in that weight class, but I still don't see him as a top tier boxer. No head movement. When he pulls back, he pulls straight back. His defense isn't that good. As you can see, he's got a glass jaw because there's a couple of times he's been put on the canvas with a simple punch. Do you think he could have continued?
No. After he got hit in the stomach, he lost his breath. But at the same time, if he would have come back and tried, no, you can see that in his face, and you can see Tank was like, "Oh, I got you. That's the weak area." No, and him coming after that one again. No, so he was like, "I'm done."
Yeah, well, Tank said that prior to the fight. He says you get hurt to the body. There's a post out there where he kind of commented that Ryan Garcia has a weak body. So that body shot put him down. He took the 9 count, but if you still, I don't know. It's hard to say because you're not in the ring and you didn't get hit with that liver shot, but it looked like it just clipped him. It wasn't like it was a full force shot. So I'm thinking he could have at least tried to stand for the 10 count.
No, because Tank was coming tomorrow. He's coming tomorrow. He's about to knock him out. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No, because when you're swinging, you lost that breath. Then when you get hit, you got no control of it. Right. No, but it wasn't like it didn't even look like it was real hard. But it was hard, but it wasn't real hard. But when he had both gloves on, he been watching that the whole time while he was swinging. The whole time he said, "Okay, I'm gonna get him right there." So he got him right there with the boom. Then that's when he caught him while he was swinging and Tank got hit right there too. Both at the same time.
And he was definitely watching that as he was ducking under Garcia's jab and his hook because he was ducking the hook. He got hit a couple times, but nothing really solid. But yeah, like I said, man, Tank is the truth. Tank is the absolute truth. He is the face of boxing right now.
Oh, damn.
Going forward, who would you like to see him fight?
Man, you know what? I would love to see him fight
Shakur Stevenson. Yeah, I would like to see that fight. If I was his promoter or if I was his team, I would say, hey, let's take some time off. We're in no rush to do it. Tank.
Okay.
Yeah, if I was Tank's people, I would say, hey, let's take some time off, enjoy this win, and let's think about what's next. we can take our time because they're going to definitely. Shakur is probably on the list because they're in the same weight class and he's up and coming. But I don't think that would be a big draw compared to him and Haney or him and Lomachenko.
Oh,
Because
okay.
I'll tell you what, I will take a loan out. If he fights Lomachenko, if Lomachenko beats Devin Haney, I will take a loan out to go to Vegas to see, or wherever it's at, to see Lomachenko versus Tank Davis. I think that would be the greatest fight by far in the last 10 years.
Oh, yeah. But he's older now. He's older now, so he has to beat Devin Hannon. No, but Devin Hannon, he got the long reach. Like I
Hmm.
said, he need to go up to 140, but he might have trouble if Lomachenko come closer to him and move him around more.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a really technical fight. I like Haney, but I still, who has he fought? Who has Haney really fought? Right? He didn't fight. He didn't fight Telefimo Lopez, who had the belts
Oh,
before. You
right.
know, he didn't fight him. Why didn't he fight him for the belt? But he fight Gamboza. You know, he fought Gamboza. Gamboza. I mean, he looks like and that for that weight class, he looks really small. So, and look at Haney's record. He's fought some. You know, he's fought a lot of fights. He's fought a lot of fights. He's
Okay,
had a lot of fights
how
in
many
the
belts he
amateur.
got?
He's got them all. He's the
Okay,
unified.
okay,
Yeah,
right.
he's the unified. He's got all the belts. So he, you know, those were Loma's belts. So it's going to be
Yeah,
Loma's trying to get his belts back, and if he gets his belts back, I think whoever wins that fight, uh, Tank should go after.
I agree with you. Hate to go after that. I agree with you on
Shakur,
that one.
Shakur still needs to build his following. He's a great boxer. Shakur Stevenson is a great boxer. He's going to be great. Uh, but he's still growing. You know what I mean? He's still.
He's still
We don't
going.
know we don't know if he's going to be in that weight class or he's going to get bigger. We still don't know yet. And plus, he hasn't fought that caliber, high caliber talent.
Right. I like his style. His style, But as far as he's under bomb. He's under
Bob
bomb.
Arum.
So, yep, bomb. He's not putting enough fights for him. I think, but he's starting to put more fights. But I think he should put some good fights. He need to fight somebody that's good.
And that's one thing that Bob Arum does is he takes his time with his fighters.
Yeah.
He takes his time, and I think that's one reason why Tank. I think that's one reason why Tank wanted to get away from Mayweather because Mayweather was trying to go that same mold, and Tank was like, "No, man, I want the best. I want to fight the hard
He's
fights."
hungry. He's hungry. He's
Yeah,
hungry. Yep.
and then
Yep.
you go look at their background, right? They said that Garcia has been boxing since he was 7, right? Tank has probably been boxing about the same amount. But you look at the two backgrounds, right? Tank Tank had to fight in the streets, had to fight in the boxing ring. You know, his mother was on drugs, so he has a he just has a hard. He had a hard life growing up as a child. So
Yep.
I think his mentality, he has that killer mentality. So what he says he's gonna do. When it comes to Ryan Garcia, he was just acting.
Yeah. Right. But he knows he's not. Well, he, he told everybody he wasn't scared. But at the same time, in his other heart, he knew that I got to be careful with this. But he took a punch and he got knocked down and he came back, from it though. But
Mhm.
he got some work to do. He got a lot of work to do. A
Yeah,
lot
he's
of
got
work
a
to
lot
do.
of work to do.
Yeah.
Okay, so I mean, that again, it was a great fight. I can't wait to see what's up next for Tank Davis. Like I said, I haven't been this excited about boxing since Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
People say Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather fights are boring.
Well, he had beat everybody.
Like I always say, he's probably the greatest defensive player or defensive boxer we've ever seen. by what I mean by that is he doesn't get hit, but
Right.
he will hit you. He doesn't get hit. He's the great, but it doesn't make for exciting boxing. His boxing, you can't sit here and tell me that his boxing matches were exciting. They were not.
I think he was deciding myself. No, I mean, if you can't get hit, why not use that? So
Yeah,
Gabate Davis take a lot of punches.
yeah, he gets hit.
He's a
Yeah,
lot.
he definitely gets hit. That's what I want. That's what I would like to see when it comes to boxing. And again, I think like he was so skilled on defense. Floyd was so skilled on defense that a lot of the people that he boxed really didn't get to him. So it made for 12, and it's not like he was knocking people out either.
No,
Floyd
but
wasn't knocking people out.
well, at the beginning, then after that, his power was gone. After that, but he'll beat you up. No, like the Kurt Steven, he ain't got no power too, but he'll beat you up. No,
Yeah.
so he go for the points. That's what it goes
Yeah.
for the points.
Yeah, he definitely goes for the
Uh,
points.
But do you think that if they both went the distance between Ryan and Tank, if they even went the distance, Tank might have been in trouble.
Yeah, because I saw the scorecard. They saw the scorecard, even on the scorecard with that second round knockout, they didn't give him a 10-8 round. None of the judges gave him a 10-8 round, which normally happens.
Wait, I thought one of them didn't.
No, none of them gave him a 10-8 round.
Wow.
So yeah, and that's another thing about boxing, man. That's terrible. That's terrible. You don't know what's going to happen, and you don't want to leave it. It's sad that you can't leave it into the hands of the judges. They might not like the way you're boxing. They might not like your uniform. Who knows what they're looking at?
Right. So that's why I think it gotta knock you out.
Right.
Pick you out and knock you out now.
I think it was Nate Campbell and Manny Pacquiao when they fought. When Pacquiao came back and they fought in Australia or somewhere in there, they showed the punch stats of how many times Pacquiao hit that guy. It was like overwhelmingly from jabs to body blows to headshots. They should show the CompuBox numbers, and Pacquiao lost that fight.
Yeah. That was he did. He was over.
Not Nate Campbell. Yeah, I forgot what his name was. I think it was Campbell. Might have been Campbell. I think his name was Campbell.
Brandon fought him. Brandon fought him too.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His name.
Yeah, but he clearly won that fight.
He won that fight, but he got robbed in that fight. Yep. Right.
Yeah. So that's one thing I wish they would clean up with boxing is that, because you got all this technology now that can count. How many times you've been hit clean, how many you've been blocked, how many power shots you shot, how many jabs connected, how many body blows connected. Those are points. The computer will show you, hey, this person won.
Right. That's how it's supposed to be. That's what it was. It was that way before. So I don't know why they're trying to change the game. Well, they're going by social media, and whoever got the highest social media will give it to them.
Yeah, whoever brings in the most eyes or the most ticket sales, they trying to, we've got up and coming fighter who's undefeated, and it's a close fight. You basically got to knock them out, or the judges are going to give it to them. You don't know if they're getting payola from the promoters to make sure he makes it. So yeah, it's kind of iffy when it comes to the judges in boxing.
Right. And I'm glad that like you said earlier that it was an exciting fight because everybody wanted to see the best fight, and fan base wanted to see it too, and we need more of that. We need a lot more than that.
Yeah,
this year.
Boxing. Yeah, this year. Well, there's a lot of good fights coming up. Like I said, you got the Lomachenko and Devin Haney fight. You've got
I was waiting for Shakur Stevens and pinball. I don't know what they were working on. I don't know.
That would be a good fight. I would like to see how Shakur handles that.
I want to see how he handle it.
You think he could handle it well?
I think he can handle it because he had that not the young Floyd Mayweather style, but he got the old Floyd Mayweather style. He don't even move around. He stands. And he got that little defense with it, and he got a style.
Mm.
So I think he can handle him. Pimple is gonna be wild with it, but Pimple is good. He's hard too. He's harder than Sakura.
Yeah. So May 20th is the Devin Haney, Velasi. I hate his first name. I can't say I hate his first name. I just can't pronounce his first name. Lomachenko. Yeah, we got Lomachenko. Then we got Josh Taylor versus Teofimo Lopez. That's June 10th. I think that's going to be a really good fight. The Josh Taylor Teofimo fight. And those are really the main headline fights that are coming up. Do you think they're going to get the fight made between Crawford and Spence?
This is what I'm talking about. This is what we need. But I can. You know what? They been playing with the fans. No, but
Yeah.
I'm hoping that they will fight because we all want to see who's the best between them two, pound for pound. You know.
Yeah.
But I'm going with Crawford.
Yeah, I agree. They've both been talking a lot of smack. I like Crawford in that one. Crawford is just he's a tactician. It's almost like he figures you out. He figures you out quickly too.
Yeah, and he got both hands.
He's ambidextrous, so he got both hands. I don't like the fact that he starts slow. He starts slow. So about the third, fourth round, he turns it on. And if he gets behind on those cards with Spence, and Spence decides to box, and stay away from him, he could lose on points.
He's going to lose a lot of points because Spence is going to be aggressive.
Right.
Spence going to go after that body too, especially if they're close to. I'm giving to Spence. I like Spence too. I can't take it away from him. But against Crawford, I just like Crawford better. But Spence is, I don't think he have enough movement. But no, I can't take it from him because he's a good boxer. He's a great boxer.
Yeah.
But I just feel that Crawford will win.
Yeah, I have the same thing. Yeah, Spence's defense is a little
defense. Both of them don't have good defense. Both of them don't have good defense.
I like Crawford's defense a little bit better because he moves a lot more. Even though his defense is, but he moves his head a lot more than Spence does. Spence doesn't move a whole lot. He doesn't waste a lot of energy in the ring. Even when he selects his punches, he makes sure those punches are going to land.
Every round.
Yep.
Yep.
He doesn't waste a lot of energy.
Yep. But I've never seen him do any uppercut.
Spence?
Yeah.
Now that you mention it, I can't.
Crawford does uppercut.
Oh yeah, Crawford's got great angles. Crawford's got great angles when he's in the ring. He's an amazing fighter too. But we haven't seen him in a while. He's been inactive. It's like we've seen Tank fight twice this year already.
Yeah, normally they're supposed to fight 3 times a year. Well, 2 times a year. Back in the day, they were fighting 15 times a year.
Right. And going 15 rounds.
And now everybody's talking, maybe get 1 fight a year or none.
Right.
They're still getting paid through social media.
And some of the professional fights go 8 rounds and 10 rounds. I'm like, why are we watching an 8 round and a 10 round fight, man? This is bull. This ain't boxing.
Right.
8 and 10 rounds should be amateurs. It shouldn't be professional fights.
Right, it should be amateur. It shouldn't be professional. No.
Yeah.
Well,
So
you got the people that from the um you call it on the computer, what they call it, YouTube fighter get
oh yeah,
they get more fan base, more money
yeah.
involved in it.
You're talking about the Paul brothers.
Yep.
I can't stand them, man. I can't stand them. I can't stand them. I'm glad he
Money.
lost. I'm glad he lost. But he basically made a new niche. He's got a new niche. He's a boxer now. He's truly a boxer. They're doing boxing matches, setting up boxing matches. So um, you can't knock him for what he's doing. He does take it seriously. You can see him in the gym working out. So he wants to be a boxer.
Right,
But
right,
he
right,
jumps in the ring and fights Bugs Bunny. That's not you know. Man,
right.
I just can't stand them two.
Yeah. But they making money over there, and it's making Boston look bad.
Yeah,
We got an expedition,
yeah, yeah,
and that's making it look bad. So they need to do something better with that because we basically we was going down, 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 and Ryan
yeah.
Garcia and Tank, they're bringing it back up. That's the start.
Right.
That's the start.
Well, the promoters are losing money because these other fights, these exhibition fights, are making more money. Like Floyd Mayweather and the Paul brothers, those are making more money and are getting more eyes than the fights that they're promoting. People don't want to watch that. People want to see the best fight the best. And I think, like you said, with the Ryan Garcia and the Tank Davis fight, they just put it on a whole new plateau and level. Hey, the best have to fight the best in order for boxing to survive.
Ryan, Ryan, I agree. I agree.
Yeah. So we that's our recap of the Ryan Garcia Tank Davis. Congratulations, Tank Davis. Can't wait to see him fight again.
Congratulations.
Uh, I think the next fight, all the guys from Royal Court and Idiot Box Television should watch it in Florida.
That's right.
Well, we appreciate you guys tuning in. See you next time.
Yep. Peace.
Peace.